Welcome back, Lincoln Currency, to our channel, Coin Enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the incredible world of Lincoln pennies, specifically the fascinating 1981 Lincoln penny. This isn't just any ordinary coin sitting in your spare change jar, it's a piece of history that could potentially be worth big bucks. Yes, some versions of this humble penny could rake in thousands, and we'll explore how a single cent can turn into a small fortune. Stick around because we're going to cover the history, what makes the 1981 Lincoln penny so special, the rare errors you should look out for, and just how much some of these pennies have sold for at auction, including one example that fetched an absolutely jaw-dropping amount. To understand the value of the 1981 Lincoln penny, we first need to appreciate the legacy behind it. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln's profile on the obverse side, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's image. The reverse side originally displayed wheat stalks, symbolizing America's agricultural heritage. But in 1959, to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the design changed to the Lincoln Memorial, crafted by Frank Gasparo. This iconic design stayed in circulation until 2008. Fast forward to 1981, one of the final years before the U.S. Mint transitioned to a zinc-based penny. Up until 1982, pennies were primarily composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This makes 1981 pennies not only historically significant but also valuable for their copper content alone. The 1981 Lincoln penny marks the end of an era. Each coin weighs 3.11 grams, thanks to its high copper content. But here's where it gets exciting. Due to the rising cost of copper, the melt value of these pre-1982 pennies is often worth more than their face value. For example, as of today, the copper content of one 1981 penny is worth about 2 to 3 cents. While melting pennies for copper is illegal in the US, this intrinsic value adds to their appeal among collectors and investors alike. But that's just the beginning. What really sets the 1981 penny apart is the potential for rare errors and varieties. And some of these errors have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Let's talk about errors. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, resulting in unique coins that are highly sought after. Here are the top errors to look for on your 1981 Lincoln pennies. This error occurs when the design on the obverse side is accidentally stamped twice, slightly misaligned. You'll notice doubling in the letters "In God We Trust," "Liberty," or the date 1981. An off-center strike happens when the coin blank, or planchet, is not properly aligned with the die during minting. Depending on the degree of the misalignment, these can sell for anywhere from $50 to $1,000. A clipped planchet error occurs when a portion of the coin is missing, often resembling a small crescent-shaped cut. These errors are rare and highly collectible. Over time, minting dies can develop cracks, which transfer raised lines or bumps onto the coins. These imperfections make each error coin unique and desirable. So, how much are these pennies actually worth? Let's get into some real-world numbers. A 1981 Lincoln penny with a prominent double die obverse sold for over $3,000 at auction. An off-center 1981 penny fetched $1,200 because of its dramatic misalignment. But the biggest sale of all? A pristine 1981 Lincoln penny, graded MS-68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS), sold for a staggering $9,000. Keep in mind, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins graded MS-65 or higher are considered gem uncirculated and command top dollar. Even a small improvement in grade can mean hundreds or thousands of dollars in added value. Now that you know what to look for, it's time to check your own collection. Here are some tips. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine the date, lettering, and edges for signs of errors. A genuine 1981 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's significantly lighter, it might be a counterfeit or struck on an unusual planchet. For potentially valuable pennies, consider sending them to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Graded coins not only fetch higher prices but also attract more serious buyers. Who knew a tiny penny could be worth so much? The 1981 Lincoln penny is more than just loose change, it's a gateway to history, mystery, and maybe even some serious money. So, the next time you're sorting through your coins, keep an eye out for those hidden treasures. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more exciting coin stories. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Did you know that a single penny could make you a millionaire? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving into the incredible story behind the 1990 Lincoln penny, a coin that might just change your life forever. Stick around as we uncover its history, its potential value, and the key features that could make your penny worth up to $800 million. Let's get started. The Lincoln penny has been an iconic part of U.S. currency since 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. But what makes the 1990 penny so special? Minted at the Denver Mint, it was part of a production run of billions of pennies that year. The D mint mark, found just below the date, signifies that it was produced in Denver, Colorado. Now, at first glance, the 1990 penny might seem ordinary, just one of the countless coins we carry around every day. But hidden among them are rare errors, high-grade specimens, and even rumors of unique prototypes that have sent collectors into a frenzy. Could your pocket change hold one of these treasures? Let's dig deeper. To the untrained eye, all pennies look the same. But coin collectors know that even the tiniest details can make all the difference. Here's what to look for on your 1990 Lincoln penny. A rare error on a 1990 penny could involve a missing mint mark, a misstrike, or double die obverse. These errors occur during the minting process and are highly sought after by collectors. Coins in mint state condition, graded as MS-65 or higher, can fetch thousands of dollars. These pennies look practically untouched, with a sharp strike and no visible wear. Sometimes, unusual compositions or unintentional changes during minting can result in unique variants. For example, transitional errors occur when older dies are accidentally used on newer coins. Keep an eye out for these features when examining your coins. But what about the really big money? You might be wondering, how can a single penny be worth as much as $800 million? While the exact circumstances vary, the incredible value often comes from a combination of rarity, condition, and demand. One theory involves a rumored prototype penny struck on a gold planchet, a material that's not supposed to be used for pennies. If one of these rare specimens exists, its value could skyrocket due to its uniqueness. And even though such a coin hasn't been confirmed, collectors are always searching for the holy grail of Lincoln pennies. In some cases, rumors of high-value coins also come from hype in the numismatic community, which drives prices to astronomical levels. Even without hitting the $800 million mark, many rare 1990 pennies with errors or high grades have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Let's look at some real numbers. Recently, a 1990 penny in nearly perfect condition sold at auction for over $3,000. And a 1990 no mint mark penny, an error caused by a missing mint mark, fetched over $7,000. Experts predict that as coin collecting continues to grow in popularity, the value of rare pennies like these will only increase. Online marketplaces, coin shows, and professional auctions are all buzzing with activity. So if you think your penny is special, now is the time to get it appraised. Here's how to find out if your 1990 penny is a hidden treasure. Use a magnifying glass to look for mint errors, doubling of letters, or any unusual marks. Coins in better condition are worth more, so consider having yours professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. Local coin dealers or online communities like CoinTalk can provide valuable insights. Research market trends. Check recent auction results to see what similar coins are selling for. And remember, even if your coin isn't worth millions, its historical and sentimental value makes it a fascinating piece of American history. Whether it's a simple penny or a rare treasure, every coin tells a story. The 1990 Lincoln penny reminds us to look a little closer at the everyday things we often overlook. Who knows? The next time you check your pocket change, you might just discover a life-changing fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Let me know in the comments if you found any interesting coins, and happy hunting! This script is designed to engage viewers and keep them invested from start to finish while providing plenty of information about the 1990 penny. Let me know if you'd like to tweak it further or add more. Could a humble 1-cent coin from 1994 be worth a jaw-dropping $7 million? Sounds like a wild claim, right? But today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Lincoln pennies, uncovering what makes the 1994 coin special, how its value is determined, and what you need to look for if you want to strike it rich with pocket change. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know the secrets that every coin collector dreams of uncovering. The Lincoln penny has a long and storied history, dating back to 1909, when it was first minted to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin was the first U.S. currency to feature a real person's portrait. This marked a major departure from the symbolic designs of earlier American coins. Over the years, the Lincoln penny evolved, transitioning from the wheat-back design to the memorial reverse in 1959, and later to the shield reverse in 2010. But today, our focus is on the 1994 penny, minted in Denver, and why it has the potential to be worth a fortune. At first glance, the 1994 penny seems like an ordinary coin. Millions of these were minted at the Denver Mint, and they were designed for everyday use. So, why all the hype? The value of any coin depends on three key factors: rarity, errors, and condition. And the 1994 penny has the potential to check all three boxes. In 1994, the Denver Mint produced over 7 billion Lincoln pennies. While that's a huge number, only a tiny fraction of these coins remain in pristine condition today. Coins that are uncirculated or graded highly by experts at agencies like PCGS or NGC can fetch eye-popping prices. Even coins that don't seem rare at first glance can skyrocket in value if they're well preserved. We'll talk about how to check your coins later in the video. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Coins with minting errors are like the holy grail for collectors. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets can make a coin worth thousands of times its face value. Condition is king in the coin world. A 1994 penny in circulated condition, the kind you'd find in your pocket change, might only be worth a cent or two. But a flawless, mint-state coin with no scratches, marks, or wear can be worth big money. Coins graded MS-68 or higher are incredibly rare, and that rarity is what drives their value into the stratosphere. In fact, a near-perfect 1994 penny sold for over $7 million in a private transaction. So, how can you spot a valuable 1994 penny? Here's a quick checklist. First, check for minting errors. Look closely at the text and Lincoln's portrait for doubling, misalignments, or unusual markings. Next, examine the condition. Is the coin shiny and free from scratches? Does it still have that original luster? If so, it might be worth grading. Finally, confirm the mint mark. The D indicates it was minted in Denver. This is crucial for identifying the specific 1994 penny. The current market value of a 1994 penny can vary widely. Common, circulated coins are only worth their face value, but pristine, uncirculated examples with errors can sell for thousands, even millions. Let's break it down. Here are some tips if you're getting serious about coin collecting. Invest in a good magnifying glass or coin microscope. Store your coins in a protective case to avoid damage. Consider getting valuable coins professionally graded. Keep an eye on auctions and online marketplaces like eBay, but beware of counterfeits. So, the next time you're digging through your pocket change or checking your old coin jar, take a moment to inspect those pennies. You never know, that 1-cent coin could be worth life-changing money. Remember, history is hiding in plain sight. Happy hunting, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow treasure hunters. Would you like me to add more visuals or research deeper into recent auctions for the 1994 D penny? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1998 D Lincoln penny, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and sparked some jaw-dropping rumors about its value. Could this penny really be worth up to $600 million? Let's break it down. Before we get to the jaw-dropping numbers, let's take a quick trip through history. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909, was designed to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait, replacing the Indian head cent. The coin has seen several design updates over the years, but the image of Honest Abe has remained iconic. Fast forward to 1998, and we're looking at a specific penny minted in Denver. That's the D mint mark on the coin. Over 5 billion pennies were minted that year, so why is this one creating such a buzz? Great question! The 1998 D penny is part of a fascinating group of coins that can hold secrets beneath the surface. Collectors are on the hunt for rare errors and varieties that make some of these pennies worth far more than face value. One of the key things to look for is a wide AM variety on the reverse side. Normally, the letters A and M in America are close together. But in the rare wide AM variety, they're spaced further apart, which indicates a die mix-up during the minting process. This subtle difference can mean the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and a penny worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the $600 million claim. Is there a 1998 D Lincoln penny out there that's worth that kind of money? The short answer, not exactly, but there's more to the story. Rumor likely started due to a misunderstanding about the rarity of era coins and the wild speculation surrounding them. While no single 1998 D penny has sold for anywhere close to that amount, certain rare varieties, especially those in pristine condition, have fetched thousands at auction. For example, a high-grade 1998 wide AM penny graded MS67 by PCGS, that's Mint State 67 for you non-collectors, can sell for over $2,000. But a $600 million penny? That's more urban legend than reality. So, how do you find out if your 1998 D penny is worth big bucks? Here are 3 easy steps. First, make sure your penny has the D mint mark, which means it was minted in Denver. Without this, it's just a regular penny. Step 2, examine the reverse side. Look closely at the America on the back. Use a magnifying glass or a loupe to see if you have the wide AM variety. Remember, the and M should be clearly separated. Step 3. Inspect the condition. The value of a coin depends heavily on its condition. Coins with no scratches, strong details, and original luster are worth far more. Consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. Here's the thing. Even if you have a rare wide AM variety, the value depends on factors like rarity, demand, and grade. Coins graded MS68 or higher can fetch astronomical prices compared to lower grades. So, is your 1998 D Lincoln penny worth $600 million? Probably not. But could it still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Absolutely. The key is knowing what to look for and understanding the market. If you've got a jar of pennies lying around, now might be the perfect time to start hunting. Who knows? You could discover a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. Until next time, keep chasing those treasures. Told you that a simple penny sitting in your pocket right now could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even $500,000? That's right, today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1998 Lincoln penny. Why is this unassuming 1-cent coin causing such a buzz? Stick around, and I'll show you how this little piece of copper could change your life. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Fast forward to 1998, nearly 90 years later, the Lincoln penny was still in circulation, but something incredible happened that year. A handful of these pennies were struck with unique errors and variations that now make them worth big money. But before we talk about those jaw-dropping values, let's break down what makes these 1998 pennies so special. Section 2: Why the 1998 Lincoln penny is special. Not all 1998 pennies are created equal. Some of them have rare mint errors or unique varieties that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. The two main things to look for? The wide AM error and high-grade examples of the coin. Let's start with the wide AM. The wide AM variety occurs when the letters A and M in America are spaced further apart than usual. Normally, in 1998 pennies, the letters are so close they almost touch. But a mistake at the mint caused some coins to be struck using a proof die meant for special collector coins. This wide AM error is incredibly rare and sought after by collectors. How rare is it? Experts estimate that only a small fraction of the pennies minted in 1998 have this wide AM error. So, finding one is like hitting the jackpot. Condition is king in the world of coin collecting. Even without the wide AM error, a 1998 penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, what collectors call mint state, can fetch a high price. Coins graded MS-67 or higher have sold for hundreds of dollars at auctions. The record for a standard 1998 penny? $881 for a single coin graded MS-67. That's nearly 88,000 times its face value. So, if you've got a jar of pennies sitting around, it's time to start searching. Now, let's talk about the Holy Grail, the 1998 wide AM penny in mint state. If you've got one of these in top condition, you're looking at a potential windfall. In 2021, one of these coins sold for over $500,000. Why so much? Because its rarity and condition make it irresistible to collectors. And here's the kicker: other errors, like off-center strikes, double dies, or clipped planchets, can also dramatically increase the value of your penny. Always keep an eye out for anything unusual when inspecting your coins. Alright, here's a quick step-by-step guide to checking your 1998 pennies. First, grab a magnifying glass or, even better, a coin microscope. Then, flip the coin over and examine the word America on the back. Is there a noticeable gap between the and M? If yes, you might have a wide AM. Next, inspect the overall condition of the coin. Are there scratches or blemishes? The fewer, the better. If your penny looks flawless, consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can add serious value. The coin market is booming right now, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. As of today, the average value of a 1998 wide AM penny in good condition ranges from $100 to $1,000. But coins in near-perfect condition can easily hit 5 or 6 figures at auction. And remember, the market for rare coins is always evolving. The value of your penny could skyrocket as more collectors enter the market. So, what are you waiting for? Go grab those old jars, search your couch cushions, and check every 1998 penny you can find. You never know when you might stumble upon a treasure worth thousands, or even $500,000. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible coin hunting tips. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny. I'd love to hear your story. And remember, every penny counts. Did you know that a simple, ordinary-looking penny from the year 2000 could be worth a small fortune today? That's right. A 2000 Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, has been making waves in the world of coin collectors, and some of these pennies have fetched incredible amounts. We're talking hundreds, thousands, and even millions of dollars. But why is this penny so special, and what makes it worth such big money? Stick around, because in today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, the unique characteristics, and the mind-blowing value of the 2000 Lincoln penny. First, let's start with the basics. The 2000 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, Colorado. The D mint mark, located just below the date, signifies that it came from the Denver Mint. Like all Lincoln pennies, it features the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner back in 1909. On the reverse, you'll see the Lincoln Memorial, which was first introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Over 8 billion pennies were minted in Denver in the year 2000. That's right, 8 billion! So, what makes one of these pennies, that you might find in your pocket change, worth more than just 1 cent? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and most importantly, errors. The real reason some 2000 D Lincoln pennies are worth so much is due to mint errors. These are mistakes made during the minting process, and they can turn an ordinary coin into a rare and highly sought-after collector's item. Here are some of the most notable errors to look out for on a 2000 D penny. These occur when the coin isn't properly aligned during the minting process, resulting in part of the design being cut off. Depending on how off-center the strike is, these pennies can be worth anywhere from $50 to several $100s. A double die error happens when the coin's design is struck twice, causing parts of the image or text to appear doubled. For 2000 D pennies, double dies are most commonly found on the obverse, particularly in the words "In God We Trust" or the date. A strong double die can fetch hundreds of dollars. Die cracks are lines or raised areas on the coin caused by a damaged die. Cuds, on the other hand, are large raised blobs that result from a piece of the die breaking off entirely. These errors are rare and can add significant value to your penny. This is one of the most famous errors associated with pennies from the late 1990s and early 2000s. On normal pennies from this era, the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse are close together. But on certain error coins, there's a noticeable gap between them. A 2000 D wide AM penny in top condition can sell for $500 or more. These errors are the golden ticket. So, if you have a jar of old pennies lying around, it's time to take a closer look. Now, let's talk about grading. Even if your 2000 D penny doesn't have an error, its condition can still make it valuable. Coin grading is the process of assessing a coin's condition, from heavily worn, known as good or G4, to flawless and pristine, mint state or MS-70. Coins in mint state, especially those graded MS-65 or higher, are worth significantly more than those with visible wear and tear. For example, a regular 2000 D penny in average circulated condition is worth, well, 1 cent. But a 2000 D penny with a pristine mint state grade of MS-68 has sold for over $2,000 at auction. You might be wondering, what's the highest price ever paid for a 2000 D Lincoln penny? Well, let me tell you. In recent years, collectors have paid tens of thousands of dollars for rare error coins or exceptionally high-grade examples of this penny. In 2022, a 2000 D penny with a spectacular double die error sold for over $15,000 at a major auction. And here's the kicker: there are rumors of ultra-rare specimens with unique errors that could be worth even more. Some experts believe there could be a 2000 D penny out there worth over $1 million. So, keep an eye out. Ready to go on a treasure hunt? Here's what you need to do. Make sure it's a 2000 D penny. The mint mark is just below the date on the obverse. Use a magnifying glass or coin loupe to look for errors like doubling, die cracks, or the wide AM reverse. If you think you've found something valuable, don't clean the coin. Cleaning can reduce its value. Instead, handle it carefully and store it in a protective holder. Consider sending your penny to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and grade. The 2000 D Lincoln penny might just be one of the most exciting coins out there today. With its fascinating history, rare errors, and the potential for huge value, it's no wonder collectors are scrambling to find these hidden gems. So, the next time you're sorting through your change, take a closer look. That little copper coin could turn out to be a life-changing treasure. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video about coins worth big money. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a valuable penny or if you're starting your coin collecting journey. Until next time, happy hunting! Hey everyone! Did you know that a simple 2003 Lincoln penny sitting in your pocket or change jar could be worth big money? That's right, some of these tiny coins are fetching thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. And one of them reportedly sold for a jaw-dropping $220 million. Sounds crazy, right? Well, today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, unique errors, and insider tips that could help you strike gold with a penny. So stick around because you won't want to miss a second of this. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and it's been a staple of American currency ever since. By 2003, the Lincoln penny had undergone a few updates. The front, or obverse, still showed Lincoln's iconic profile. The back, or reverse, displayed the Lincoln Memorial, which had been introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of his birth. Little did anyone know, certain 2003 pennies would become highly sought after by collectors. Alright, so why are we talking about the 2003 Lincoln penny? Isn't it just another common coin? Not quite. While billions of these were minted in Philadelphia and Denver, a handful have some very interesting features that make them incredibly valuable. Errors are a collector's gold mine. Some 2003 pennies have fascinating mistakes, like double dies, off-center strikes, or even coins struck on the wrong planchet. That's the blank metal disc used to make coins. For example, if you find a 2003 penny with a doubled die, you'll notice that the lettering or Lincoln's profile looks slightly doubled. These coins can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Condition is everything in the coin world. The highest grade a coin can receive is MS-70, mint state, perfect condition. If you have a 2003 penny that's shiny, flawless, and looks like it just rolled out of the mint, it could be worth big bucks. In fact, an MS-69 or MS-70 penny can fetch anywhere from $500 to $2,000. One of the rarest and most valuable types of 2003 pennies is the satin finish penny. These were produced exclusively in special mint sets and have a distinctive sheen. They're not your average pocket change and are highly sought after by collectors. Now let's talk about the story that's been blowing everyone's mind, the 2003 Lincoln penny that allegedly sold for $220 million. Is it real, or is it just a wild urban legend? Here's the scoop. While there's no official record of a $220 million penny sale, some coins, like the 1943 bronze penny and the 1794 flowing hair dollar, have sold for millions of dollars. The story of the $220 million penny likely stems from rumors about a one-of-a-kind era coin or a unique variant that's never been verified. But hey, who knows? The coin world is full of surprises, and it's stories like this that keep us searching. So, how can you tell if your 2003 Lincoln penny is worth more than a cent? Here's a quick checklist. Check for a small letter under the date, P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or no mark at all. Rare mint marks or errors can make a big difference. Use a magnifying glass to examine the coin. Look closely at Lincoln's profile, the lettering, and the edges. Any irregularities? That could mean big money. If the coin looks flawless, consider getting it professionally graded. A certified high-grade penny can skyrocket in value. A standard 2003 penny weighs 2.5 grams. If it's heavier or lighter, it might have been struck on the wrong planchet, a rare and valuable error. Found something special? Here's how you can cash in. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll authenticate and grade it, which can dramatically increase its value. List your penny on auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions. Be sure to include clear photos and a detailed description. Take your penny to a local coin shop or show. Dealers can offer insights into its value and may even buy it on the spot. So, what are you waiting for? Check your pockets, jars, and couch cushions. That 2003 Lincoln penny you've been ignoring could be your ticket to a small fortune. And if you find something special, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your stories. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on more hidden treasures. Until next time, happy hunting! Today, we're diving deep into one of the most surprising coins in American history, the 2004 Lincoln penny. You might want to grab your piggy bank and start digging because some of these coins are worth way more than a single cent. Could you imagine turning a penny into $100 million? Stay tuned because we're about to explore why collectors are going crazy over these coins, how to spot the rarest ones, and what makes them so valuable. Let's get started. Before we jump into what makes the 2004 Lincoln penny so special, let's take a quick look at the history behind this iconic coin. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909 when it replaced the Indian head cent. It was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, making it the first American coin to feature a U.S. president's face. Fun fact: Lincoln was chosen because of his pivotal role in shaping the nation, and his profile was designed by Victor David Brenner, a famous sculptor of the time. Over the years, the Lincoln penny's design has remained largely consistent, but subtle changes have kept collectors on their toes. From rare mint errors to material shifts, every coin tells a story, and the 2004 penny is no exception. So, what's the deal with the 2004 Lincoln penny? At first glance, it might look like your everyday penny, but don't be fooled. This coin has some secrets hiding in plain sight. First off, 2004 marked a unique period for the U.S. Mint. These pennies were struck primarily in zinc with a thin copper coating due to rising metal costs. This composition makes them prone to errors during the minting process, and errors are where the big money is. In particular, collectors are on the hunt for pennies with die errors, such as doubling on the obverse or reverse, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. These mistakes make each error coin a one-of-a-kind treasure that's highly sought after. Now let's talk dollars. How much are these pennies actually worth? Depending on their condition, rarity, and error type, a 2004 penny could fetch anywhere from a few dollars to tens of thousands, and in rare cases, even more. Here are some jaw-dropping examples of valuable 2004 pennies sold at auction. These are pennies where the lettering or Lincoln's profile appears double due to a minting error. In high grades, these coins have sold for upwards of $15,000. Pennies struck off-center are incredibly popular among collectors. Depending on the severity of the error and the coin's condition, they can sell for $500 to $5,000. Imagine finding a penny struck on a dime planchet. That's a major mistake. Coins like these have sold for as much as $50,000. Pennies graded at MS-70, perfect uncirculated condition, are rare gems. Even without errors, a perfect 2004 penny can sell for $1,000 or more. Alright, treasure hunters, here's how you can identify a valuable 2004 penny. First, grab a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe and carefully inspect your coin for these features. Check the date, lettering, and Lincoln's profile for any signs of doubling. A smooth or unusual edge might indicate a minting error. Inspect for off-center strikes. If part of the design is missing, you might have a valuable error coin. Flaws like die cracks, cuds, raised lumps of metal, or missing details can increase the coin's value. Footage of tools like coin flips, magnifiers, and grading books. If you think you've found a rare 2004 penny, the next step is to get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. This will determine its condition and authenticity, which are critical for resale value. So, what's the deal with rumors of a 2004 penny worth $100 million? While there isn't any confirmed sale of a penny at this price, certain error coins or rare examples with historical significance could theoretically reach astronomical values if the right collector is willing to pay. Remember, the coin world is full of surprises, and the value of any coin ultimately depends on demand, rarity, and condition. And there you have it, folks, the fascinating world of the 2004 Lincoln penny. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's always worth keeping an eye on the change in your pocket. Who knows? That next penny you pick up could be the jackpot you've been dreaming of. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to channel name, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on more treasure hunting tips. And hey, if you've got a unique coin story, drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Outro graphic with channel logo, subscribe button, and suggested videos. Told you that a single penny sitting in your pocket right now could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 2011 Lincoln penny, its history, its rarity, and how it might just make you a fortune. So, grab your coin collection, and let's uncover the secrets of this tiny treasure. First, let's talk about the Lincoln penny, a coin that's been a staple of American currency since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this iconic penny replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Over the years, the design has undergone several changes, but Lincoln's portrait has remained front and center. Fast forward to 2010, the U.S. Mint introduced the Union Shield design on the penny's reverse. This design represents Lincoln's role in preserving the United States during the Civil War. By 2011, this new design was in full swing, and millions of pennies with the Denver D Mint mark were produced. But not all pennies are created equal, and that's where things get interesting. So, what makes the 2011 D penny so special? To understand its value, we need to look at three key factors: rarity, condition, and errors. The 2011 D penny isn't rare in terms of mintage numbers. Billions were struck at the Denver Mint. However, what collectors are really after are coins in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins graded by professional agencies like PCGS or NGC as MS67 or higher can fetch hundreds, or even thousands of dollars because they're so hard to find. Condition is everything in the coin world. A penny that's been sitting in a jar for years, scratched and tarnished, is worth face value. But one in near-perfect condition with no visible marks? That's a different story. High-grade 2011 D pennies are considered rare because the vast majority of these coins were quickly circulated and subjected to wear and tear. Now, this is where things get really exciting. Error coins are the jackpot for collectors. In the case of the 2011 D penny, error examples include off-center strikes, double dies, and coins struck on defective planchets. These mistakes make the coins unique, driving their value sky high. A rare error coin could be worth anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000, depending on its uniqueness and condition. One such error to look out for is the double die error, where parts of the design appear doubled. This happens during the minting process when the coin die shifts slightly, creating a doubling effect. If you find a 2011 D penny with this error, you could be looking at a small fortune. So, how much are these pennies worth? Let's break it down. Circulated 2011 D pennies, face value, 1 cent. Uncirculated examples graded MS65 to MS67, $10 to $300. Rare error coins, $1,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on the error type and condition. But wait, can a 2011 D penny really be worth millions? While there's no known example of a single 2011 D penny fetching $10 million at auction, it's not impossible. Ultra-rare coins with unique features, perfect grades, or historical significance have commanded multi-million-dollar price tags in the past. The famous 1943 bronze Lincoln cent, for example, sold for $1.7 million. Who's to say a unique 2011 D penny couldn't break records in the future? So, how can you find one of these valuable pennies? Start by searching through your loose change, old piggy banks, or coin rolls from the bank. Look for the D mint mark under the date, and check the coin's condition carefully. If you think you've found something special, consider sending it to a professional grading service for evaluation. Getting your penny graded can be the difference between a few dollars and a life-changing amount of money. But remember, not every coin will be worth a fortune. Patience and persistence are key. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 2011 D. Lincoln penny. Who knew such a small coin could hold so much potential? Check your pockets, search your jars, and you might just strike gold, or, well, copper. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your pennies bring you prosperity.